everyone, so today we are going to be making a DIY moisturizing slash exfoliating body butters that you can actually use for yourself or you can give out as a gift this Christmas. Let's get started.
Alright, so first I will be using coconut oil because this is going to make your skin soft and smooth, and it can prevent your skin from cracking, and coconut oil is rich in vitamin E and it has anti-aging properties. And you can also use almond oil because it is also great for making your skin smooth, or if you don't have both, you can use olive oil because this can also make your skin soft and smooth as well. Now this is optional, but you can actually put your body butters into molds to make them look fancy. So next I will be using honey because it is such a great moisturizer for the skin. It's going to make your skin soft, always hydrated and supple. And once again, it has anti-aging properties and it contains antioxidants. And then I will be using brown sugar because this is such a great natural skin exfoliator and it can clear off any dead skin cells in your body. And I find that using brown sugar is actually less abrasive on the skin. That's why I go for brown sugar. And the next one is cocoa butter. Now cocoa butter can extremely moisturize your skin because it is high in fatty acids. It is also said that it can actually reduce stretch mark and it can soothe your skin. And lastly, I will be using shea butter because shea butter is going to make your skin butter soft and healthy because it contains essential fatty acids, it contains vitamin D, E, and A. This also has, once again, anti-aging properties, anti-inflammatory, and healing properties. And this is such a great emollient to use if you have eczema, and just in general, shea butter is a wonderful moisturizer for the skin. I'm going to put a foil in a pot just so that it'll be easier for me to clean up later. So in there goes the cocoa butter. And now I'm just gonna let that melt until it's completely liquid, and I'm going to let that cool off a bit before pouring it and joining it with the shea butter and all the ingredients so that it won't melt the sugar. So in here I have 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of honey and shea butter, and 2 teaspoons full of brown sugar. Now the proportion is totally up to you. In here I'm just eyeballing everything, so you can customize this according to your own liking. So I'm going to mix the shea butter and the brown sugar together. And then I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon of honey. I didn't pour everything in. Also, I added in half of the coconut oil and I just simply mixed everything. And lastly, I'm going to add in the cocoa butter because this is going to hold everything together, and this will prevent your body butters from melting at room temperature. I know that it has a liquid consistency right here, but as soon as it completely cools down, it is going to harden. So in here, as I've said, this is totally optional, but I'm going to put them into molds because I want them to look alluring, especially if you're giving this as a gift. I think that giving your body butters a form can really make them look fancy. So after that, I'm going to put them in the fridge for about 7 minutes, and then after that, before taking them out of the mold, I will allow them to stay at room temperature for about 1 minute before taking them out, so that it'll be easier for me to slide it out, and also that they'll keep their form and not get ruined. Okay, so now once that's done, I am actually going to place them into my empty jewelry box. So in here I'm just gonna go ahead and stock them up, and I think that putting them into this box made them look more presentable. And also, don't they look like those sugar cookies? They actually look really yummy. We're going to close it, and then I find the box that it kind of looked plain. So what I did here is I used my old stretched out headband. So I just got the flower piece there and I cut off the band. Alright, so I will be placing the flower on top of the box, and I'm actually going to secure that in place using a glue gun. Also make sure to glue the sides properly so that the flower will stay in place and it won't have a tendency to move or to fall off when you flip it over. And there you go. You can actually use a ribbon if you want to, the traditional way, but I don't have one right now, so I just simply look at my drawer and I found this and I thought that it really looks dainty, so I just went for this one. Now if you don't have a cookie molder, you can simply use this glass jar. So in here I had a little bit of dilemma. I accidentally broke the glass, and the only advantage that I have here right now is I used to have 1 glass jar, but now I have 4 pieces of it. So I got another glass, and what I'm going to do with this is I am not going to break it anymore. That's the goal here, people. And I also added in the body butter in there, and as you can see, the jar looks simple, so I decided to amp it up by adding in some beads to make it look more chic and stylish. And I am going to use my old pendant right here as well. So I'm going to start working on the top of the lid. What I'm doing is I'm just going to use that double beaded pearls, and I'm going to measure it and cut it so that it'll fit the lid. And once I'm done, I'm going to use a glue gun to stick it. that's what it looks like once you're done. And I also decided to add in those gold beads right there. So the same thing, I'm measuring it and make sure it fits, and then I'll glue it in place. And then I'm going to take my pendant and I'm actually going to put that at the center of the glass right there. So after that, I'm going to glue that in place. So now, once you're done, it's going to look something like this. I think that this jar could actually be a nice decoration and an ornament in your room. And I think that this is such a great way to recycle your broken jewelries as well. And you guys have to try out the body butter because not only does it exfoliate your skin, but it also moisturizes it at the same time. So that's why I really like this body butter for that.
So that is it. I hope you guys liked this video. Please do try this out because this is absolutely amazing on the skin. It actually makes your skin really soft. It is really great to just scrub on the rough areas in your body. It is amazing to use on your elbows, on your knees, especially on cracked heels. And it's also great to put on your back. I am really obsessed with my back being soft, so you can put it on a loofah or any kush and then just simply like rub it on your back. And you can use this before you take a bath or during, and just leave it for 5 minutes on your skin after rubbing it on your skin, and then wash it off because I think it's more effective if you use it that way. And also, if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and I will see you on my next video. Bye!